Hey there, geeks and freaks. Welcome back to Let's Get Critical, an actual play D&D podcast. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show. It was the kind of morning that made coffee taste like regret. Gray skies, wet streets, and nothing to look forward to but another week in Ashtraye. A city where the sun is just a rumor, and bad news travels faster than cabs. High above the maze of crime and corruption, tucked inside some nameless skyscraper, sat two side-by-side detective offices. There was a pair of private eyes, a symbolic yin and yang, whose only real similarity was their stubbornness. They were always chasing the same cases, always convinced the other one was going to solve it first. 9 times out of 10, they ended up working together out of sheer paranoia and split the pay through gritted teeth. Why didn't they just merge their business? Simple. They could not stand each other. But today they're going to have to put that aside, because if they want to survive the mess ahead their way, they're going to need to play nice, at least for a little while. Down the hall, sharp clicks of heels echo off the tile. A silhouette cuts through the smoke and stops in front of a frosted glass door of the first office. A second later, the door creaked open, and in walked Trouble, wearing red lipstick and a look that says she wasn't there for small talk. Her curvy figure waltzed into the middle of the room to behold a small figure in a massive wingback chair. "Oh, it's damn good to see you. I just need a big, strong man to help me. I'm in so much trouble, you see." As she looks down at this little man, Sarah, will you please describe your character?
I'd be happy to. Detective Mordecai Cindersmoke sits in his wingback chair, standing at a tall 3 foot 1.5 inches. He has a little charcoal gray fedora, or trilby, pick your poison. And he's got this big, bushy mustache akin to the Monopoly Man or the Pringles can guy. White, and it sizzles a little at the edges, so it's always perpetually smoking at the tips. He's got big, black, beady little eyes hidden under the brim of his hat. And he's sitting in a charcoal gray suit with a red shirt underneath. Very, very, lots of grays, blacks, whites, and the only accent color being a little bit of red. And he is lounging back. Every now and then, he'll slide his peppermint stick out of his mouth as if it was a cigarette. It, too, is smoking in his mouth. And he has a little glass whiskey. For him, it's a glass. For everyone else, it's a shot glass. Full of chocolate milk.
Brilliant.
As he lays back and he was looking out the window, staring into the deep dark of the city before he turned around and saw this dame walk in.
And why wouldn't you stare into the deep dark of the city after the headline that you just read? The newspaper in your lap reads the following. Headline across the front. Dragonborn jazz boss found dead at the Keys. This is the Monday issue of the Ashtraye Gazette. Benny Baca de Fumo, club owner and suspected leader of the Kobold Boys gang, was found dead late Sunday at the Molten Note Jazz Club, slumped over his baby grand piano. Police suspect foul play, likely poison. No sign of struggle, but Benny's prized silver saxophone is missing, and the room still carries the scent of scorched velvet where his body lay. The Kobold Boys, a gang tied to Ashtraye's illicit potion trade, may be facing a brutal shift in power. Chief among the suspects, his wife, Persephone Penrose, a shapeshifter known as the Widow of Death. 5 husbands, 5 funerals, no charges. This case is still under active investigation. As you're reading this newspaper, you see a small picture to the side of Persephone Penrose, and you realize that this is one and the same with the woman that is standing in front of you today. But even as she stands in front of you, her features begin to change.
Oh.
Her curviness is still the same in her silk black dress. Her red lips still have that tint of lipstick on it, but her hair seems to cascade into a waterfall of red hair that rolls down the side of her shoulder. Her fair skin glows a little bit in a way that you almost feel might be elven. She looks at you and says, "Everyone says you're just simply the best detective in the whole city." As she says this, though, right behind her, the door, boom, slams open as a second private eye comes strolling in. Beth, please describe your character.
So, Marigold is a 6'2" elf with short red hair and gray eyes. She always wears a 2-piece suit. She makes sure to polish her, dress shoes.
Her shit kickers.
Yeah. She perpetually has a unlit cigar in her mouth. She waits to light it until she's standing in front of Mordecai, who only smokes candy.
As you stand there, Persephone kind of shocks a little bit, but then eyeing both of you and I think kind of picking up on the tension between two different private eyes, she says, "Oh, excellent. The more the merrier. I just simply need help and I don't know where else to turn to. You see, I don't know if you've read, but my dear husband, Benny, has just very recently passed, and for some unknown reason, the police seem to be suspecting me. Why, in fact, the Kobold boys, they seem to suspect me too and won't let me anywhere near the molten note. I've got to clear my name. I'm sure something's going to happen to me. Can you help me?"
May I? Because this woman is beautiful and stunning, and Mordecai's a little lost in her fiery red hair and beautiful eyes. But he is a hard-boiled detective, so I would like to see if I believe the story that she's spitting.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay.
I think Marigold's gonna do the same.
Go for it.
Insight. That is a 22.
Goodness, 22, okay. I actually need to roll, for the audience. I actually don't know who the suspect is that actually killed Benny. There are several suspects that could potentially have done it, and I'm about to roll to see who it was. You get the sense that she's, especially with a 24, a very practiced liar, but you don't think she's lying about this.
Well, madam, you've come to the right detective. Mordecai Cindersmoke, and I'll do everything I can to clear your name.
Excuse me, Mordecai. I think you're talking to my client here.
I'm sorry, whose office are you in right now?
She meant to walk in mine, Mordecai. She just accidentally picked the wrong door. Ain't I right, Miss Broad?
She's gonna take both of your heads and bring them in close to her chest and be like, "Please don't fight up a little of me."
Mordecai's fully in the air, his feet kicking a little bit.
I just need help. I'll pay double for 2 of the city's best to come and help little old me with all this.
Ooh.
Well, I was sold before you rubbed your breasts in my face, man. She's going to, stand up, adjust her suit a little bit, fix her collar, and start pacing the room.
Damn decent of you. Well, I must be off. I'm a bit in hiding, you'd say, until all this clears. I'm told I can't go too far. That old captain down at the station. If I were you, that's where I'd start. He's already had a laundry list of suspects, included me. Kept me there all night, if you believe it.
Oh, I believe it, that old rust bucket.
She is gonna bid you both adieu. And strut out of the office.
Before she leaves, he'll Mordecai will reach out to gently take one of her hands in his. It's like the SNL bit where they have those little baby hands that you can stick on your fingers.
Yeah.
Those little tiny. That's what it kind of looks like.
Oh my god. The proportions on him, he's 3 feet, but he got baby hands.
Oh, it's fantasy. It's fantasy. It just looks.
It's all his head. It's all just his head.
Yes. Reaches out and gives her a little kiss on the hand and goes, rest assured, Mordecai's on the case.
She's gonna like kind of pull back at first, not knowing what's happening, but then when she sees what you do, she's gonna like gently stroke the side of your face with her nails and be like, I feel like I'm in very good little hands. And she'll stroll on out. You have met Persephone Penrose. She has kind of given you a starting point, it sounds like. Maybe going to the police station to round up suspects. Is there anything you'd like to do first?
Marigold's gonna lean forward. I quit fondling our guests, okay? She's gonna pick him up, put him on the shelf, knock over some of his, statues and things he's got on his desk.
And this is not the first time this has happened, so I think Mordecai's set up a little set of, it's like a Rube Goldberg machine, except he's the one hopping through, not a little ball, and he jumps down across some, he's got books and case files and some other little statues and things that are set up so that he can hop down from the top of the bookcase. She was in my office first, you. And he'll skedaddle after her.
Okay, you go down from this large skyscraper down to the bustling streets of Ashtraye. And what's the weather, you may ask, of this city? Rain, slanted rain, hard rain, nasty rain, as everything is in Ashtraye. Steam comes pouring out from little gutters on all sides as you stroll down the street. And before long, you find yourself in front of a little bit of a worn-down red brick police station. As you walk in, there's quite a few people bustling about, but above all of them towers a 7-foot war-forged man of steel. And he seems to glance at both of you and starts making his way over. Mordecai, you old bastard, what are you doing here?
Oh, you little bucket of bolts, how are ya? He reaches out to give him like one of those big bro, like strong handshakes. Yeah, the men clasp their hands, kind of.
Yeah, you're gonna go up to a 7-foot warforged and clasp hands really strong. Go ahead and give them their strength saving throw.
Boy. Oh, okay. 13.
He got you in for the handshake. His hand's about the same size as your body, and as he goes in for it, he just slaps you straight into the wall.
I think you see when he gets slammed into the wall, they're like it's like the camera pans over and you see he's like 3 foot deep into the wall. This is the same spot he always gets hit whenever he comes over to give him the old handshake. So he pulls himself out. You don't pull your punches.
He kind of comes over to help you peel you out of the wall and kind of picks you up like a toddler in front of him and says, "The best damn detective I've ever seen. Too bad you can't follow rules or I'd hire you." And he's gonna put you back down.
I'm a loose cannon.
This is, for the audience, the police captain, Marlowe Griggs. Old Dust Boots, as some people know him. But Captain Griggs leads the police station and is going to be the man to talk to about anything going on in the city.
Hell yeah. I think Mordecai will take out his little detective's journal, where he's already got is it Penrose or Primrose? Penrose. She's already got Primrose his name on there on his list of suspects and scratches it. Is already scratched off, and goes, "We've just been hired on the case. What's going on with Benny? What's going on with old Benny's case?"
Benny Baca Dufomo. Very tragic. We suspect poison. I have brought together 5 potential suspects. And we kind of slams a giant metal hand on his own leg. Grilled them all night. He'll kind of snap his fingers and you'll see someone run up and hand you a folder.
Hey.
This is what we have. Don't think you can keep it. This is only for old friends.
Well, you know me. Would I ever do such a thing? He just chomps a little bit on his peppermint stick.
Or you open it up?
Yes, I open it up. I want to see the list of names. I want to see, what kind of, what they've done so far in the investigation. What have they got so far? Yeah.
Okay. And what the...
Marigold's going to be leaning over Mordecai. She wants to see those files, but she's trying to act nonchalant about it. She's still got her cigar in her mouth. She's going to lean forward, take her cigar out.
Mordecai will slowly he'll bend his knees a little bit slowly and slowly. She has to bend over more and more.
Mordecai, stay still, you piece of shit.
Yep. Shut the fuck up.
You do look at this list, and the first person, the top of the list, is none other than Miss Penrose herself. And you see part of why they suspect her. She is known for singing sometimes at the club, so she would have a reason to potentially be at the club.
Okay.
Some other things that you notice is the causes of accidents of previous husbands. 5 husbands in 5 years. The first husband was mysteriously trampled by a prized racehorse that he had been training. Second husband drowned in his rather large pool. The third husband mysteriously had a piano fall on top of him. Fourth husband, no one's heard of, and is assumed dead at this point.
He's just missing in action. He's just gone.
And then added to the list is none other than Benny Bogdafumo himself, who was found poisoned. And you see a picture in there of him slumped over a baby grand piano. The other suspects that you see, there are 4 other suspects. First one on the list is none other than Finnegan Fairfoot, Funny Finn, as some people know him. The notorious halfling of crime on the south side. He owns the O'Shire nightclub and has been a known competitor of Benny Bacadafumo for many years. They've had many rivals, and it is assumed, based on this file, that Funny Finn is also in the illicit potion trade, and they've been trying to fight over territory for quite some time.
No Finn.
Oh, Finn indeed. The next person that you see on the list is a name, Sister Harmony of the Last Song Church. Sister Harmony apparently leads some sort of cult-like church that lives on the street with a group of vagabonds and have, according to eyewitnesses, claimed that the saxophone missing from Benny's nightclub is actually a holy relic belonging to her god. Oh. The third name on the list is Tommy the Thunderous Skies, the notorious giant boxer who have recently had a fight orchestrated by Benny, and they were fighting just before his passing regarding amount of money owed to Tommy for the fight. And the very last name on this list is none other than Horace Gastard, who is a known curator at the local museum and has always been fascinated with relics, and apparently has made several attempts to purchase the saxophone from Benny with vehement refusal. Those are the 4 names that you are provided. If you want to do some sort of investigation check or ask around, feel free.
Okay. Does Marigold know any of these people?
Roll a history check for me.
Oh yeah, can I roll to see which one of these people I would have been in circles with as well?
Yeah, go.
Marigold rolled a nat 1.
Roll a nat 1. I think you probably have heard of these people since there is some notoriety, but personally, no, you don't know any of them.
Okay. I got is it history check?
History check, yeah.
Okay, 18.
18. By name, you know a couple of these individuals. The boxer, Tommy, and probably to Sister Harmony. Maybe you've heard whispers. Funny Finn has a nightclub called the Shire that is perfect for the vertically challenged that want to enjoy a brew. I would say you would definitely know at least about Oshire and probably have met Funny Fan a time or two in your past.
Okay, gosh, you maybe grabbed a drink with him every now and then kind of deal. Got you.
In terms of Dr. Horace, he's a bit of an eclectic individual. Maybe you've heard of him if you've gone to the museum. I wouldn't say anyone knows him very well.
Got you. Okay. Mordecai will be tapping and looking at these things, and like, what? The investigator in him knows to like turn to Marigold and be like, "Who are you looking at the most?" But his pride will not allow him to, so he'll just keep humming and looking at the different things, put his little finger on some of the info, like,
What all does it say about Sister Harmony?
Make an investigation check for me.
12.
A 12.
A12.
The rumor is, although this particular file doesn't seem to show anything, this is just what someone from one of the kobolds from the Molten Note seemed to have rumored, that there may have been attempts by members of the church to actually break into the nightclub and steal this saxophone. In terms of whether that happened or not, as cagey as the kobolds are, they probably would have never actually filed a police report to let anyone know that that happened, but it was communicated by one of the patrons that they believed that there was an attempt made to steal.
okay.
Mordecai, she's gonna lean down, she's gonna like put her hand covering the page in front of Mordecai. I think we ought to pay this wrestler a visit. You know, he seems the most suspicious, he has the most reason, and that we should probably check in on this Sister Harmony. I think I've heard rumors about her, you know.
And that's why you're not the detective I am.
Mordecai, she's gonna kick him.
So she's gonna be sick. Listen.
Roll a hit.
God, no.
She got 25.
25.
Is that hit?
Yes.
Roll damage. Oh, whatever. Actually, unarmed strike, it may be a flat one, but go ahead and roll damage for me.
But a small bed.
That's a 2.
2 damage as you hurl right back into the same wall that you just peeled yourself off as you were drop kicked by Marigold.
I'm a little stuck. And one of his hands comes out. One of his hands comes out. He's making grabby crab motions, trying to get out.
Marigold kicked him, but she's still gonna lift him up.
We should go talk to my old pal Finn. I know I can get more information out of him. That's what I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted.
I think we should flip a coin for it, because I think that wrestler is suspicious.
You're on. What are we rolling? What are we doing?
You want to roll a d20 each of you, and we're going to see who rolls higher.
Okay.
It is not Marigold. She rolled a 6.
I rolled an 18.
We are going to...
If I lost, I was gonna cheat.
Mordecai, you piece of shit. She's gonna shove her hands in her pockets and walk out the door.
Mordecai always comes out on top.
Oh my god. Back in the harsh elements of the outdoors, you start to make yourself way south to the lower district of Ashtraye. You see as you get to the South District, things do seem to progressively get more manageable, tiny, perhaps is a better word, in terms of just the style. Even the skyscrapers here are a little bit shorter. As you're walking down the street, the sidewalk seems a little narrower. The cars seem a little smaller, and the doorways have definitely shrunk quite a bit. as when you pull up to Oshire, you see neon lights, Oshire Jazz Club, in red, kind of flashing on the front. And Marigold, you do have to kind of duck down to kind of get inside.
Yeah.
As you get inside, you do hear sound of a little jazz band practicing in the corner, and the whole room is kind of shaped so it sinks in as you step in. You step down into big velvet kind of booths all around, and then a bar in the corner. Perfect size again for Mordecai, but it's a little cramped for Marigold as she's walking around. As you are doing that, though, you see this kind of squat halfling come out with a Oxford shirt rolled up, and on either side he's got tattoos covering both arms. As he goes, "Oh, what are you doing here?"
Oh, come off it, young buck. I'm Mordecai Cindersmoke. I've been here all the time.
We're here to talk to you about a little something something. You know what I'm saying?
Is this Finn or is this
Barty, the bartender.
Okay?
Marigold for sure knows the bartenders usually have juicy information. She does actually want to talk to him.
Go ahead, because he's kind of eyeing you. He's not very fond of big people. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Come on, I've been here all the time. This is my assistant. Just answer her questions. Act as if she's been, I'm teaching her how to be a detective.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so, did her assisting me do anything?
Yeah, you get the help action, so you can make this an advantage.
Sweet, because that first roll was not it. The second roll wasn't it either. She got a 7.
He kind of is bristling a little bit. Alright then. You want information, you're gonna have to buy some drinks. And he'll bring you over to the bar as you try to sit down on one of these tiny bar stools. Well, what can I get you?
I think Marigold's gonna struggle a little bit. She's gonna actually end up deciding on just kneeling on one knee, and the bar comes right up to like her collarbone. I'll take a whiskey neat, my friend.
He seems to nod a bit of approval at this one. This is something that I find a kindred spirit in, as he pulls out. Fresh from my cousins, this is best you can get. As he pours you a cup of whiskey. And what can I get for you, Mordecai?
Well, I'll have my regular on her.
He kind of sighs as he goes over to a stove and starts preparing a cup of hot chocolate for you.
Hell yeah.
With a big old thing of whipped cream.
Oh, yeah.
But then, no doubt you heard about old Benny. Is that why you're here?
I mean, yeah. Of course. Yes, we're two detectives. I'm walking her through. I figure, me and Finny go way back. It's easier to walk through the people we don't think did it, and I'm teaching her the ropes. So I think it's more of a training wheels kind of situation. So just act as if we're actually investigating you, and then we'll be out of here in a jiffy.
I see. That old clanker was here yesterday too, asking questions. Boss is in the back though. Asked a lot of questions about poisons and potential dealings. I don't know if you're gonna get much answers from the boss though. As he brings you both the whiskey and the hot chocolate in front of you.
Hell yeah. I blow on it a little, just a little bit, because it's a little hot. I take it, just slurp it all down. We can cut the noises, because I don't know if people are going to enjoy that noise.
Well, ASMR for everybody.
A little ASMR for... But he'll take a nice hearty sip, and he'll have like the foam and some of the hot chocolate get all up in his mustache. So he's just got that kind of riding.
Brilliant.
Marigold's gonna pick up like a tablecloth and just like drape it over his face, and she's gonna take a swallow of her whiskey.
Give me a Constitution save.
Ooh. She got a 9.
Yeah, 9.
9 on that Constitution saving.
Hey, you're not ready for this halfling whiskey. You're not ready
Eat
for
stuff in pretty much the entire city, as you are feeling a little bit punch drunk.
These people may be smaller, but their tolerance is higher.
So let's be honest with one another. You're here because you think old Funny Fen did it, didn't you?
I don't know nothing yet. We're crossing off people, and we're asking questions. If you didn't do it, we move on.
I'm gonna be so honest with you right now, my friend. I am trying to rule out all the suspects first, and he's first on the list. That's it.
It was alphabetical.
Well, all right then. He still won't like your questions. That can be damn sure about. But I'll go ahead and get him out here for you.
Appreciate it, and he'll toss a coin.
All right, he'll catch it without even looking as he walks to the back area.
You're still paying for the drinks.
Mordecai, you can bite my ass.
Don't get me.
Marigold doesn't know how to handle that, but she settles on blushing and turning away.
I'm not even go there. Finnegan Fairfoot comes out, and he is larger than life for a very small figure. You see, he's got this, yellow frock, shirt underneath, and then his overcoat and his pantsuit is this bright red color. He seems to be quite fond of his colors as he smiles at both of you with several golden teeth in his head. And he comes out, "Oh, yes. Is it I coming to drop a few coins here? Bring it here." And he'll put out a hand with some stubby fingers to shake yours.
Hell yeah, and Mordecai will give him the big, strong, firm handshake as well. And this time he doesn't go flying into a wall. Maybe.
Funny Fen's gonna look over to Marigold. "And anyone that buys a 50 gold piece thing of whiskey is definitely a patron in my establishment," as he sticks out a hand over to Marigold as well.
Marigold's gonna swallow for a second. She didn't realize it was 50 gold pieces for that whiskey. But she's still gonna put her hand on her hip and lean down and offer her hand to this little guy.
He shakes both your hands. "So what can I do for you?"
Well, we're here about Benny.
"Ah, you heard the great news, didn't you?"
The old scaly bastard's dead.
"Indeed he is, and his ghastly molten piss that he serves."
Me and Benny were friends, but his dame came to my door, and you know I'm a sucker for a story. So we're investigating. Just wanted to get you off the list first.
Right then. Well, I'll tell you what I told them. It's no secret that he called me, and we did have quite an argument right before he was found dead later that night. But I'm sure there are several, and he'll kind of wink to the barman, several people here that will certainly vouch that I've been here all night, practicing with the band, make sure that performance for next Friday is lickety-split.
Oh, I've no doubt.
He'll kind of do like a golden grin and be like, "So, is that all you need?"
Well, to check all of my boxes, so do you have people that can vouch for your location at that time?
Barty comes out. "Oh yeah, I can definitely do that for him."
Any other people that can vouch for your location?
"I can definitely vouch."
Fantastic. I want to get your names and signatures right away.
Forgive her, she's very excited.
I am very excited. I'm gonna solve this case. I promise you that, Mordecai.
Let us solve it first.
Now, you do know that it's potentially poison. I don't think either one of you actually did any type of investigating into any of the other details regarding the case.
Shit, we are such bad detectives. We're so bad.
This is like the worst one shot for our brains to figure out.
I have a plus 13 to investigation. And for some reason, I'm not trying to roll for investigation every second I possibly can. I'm just over here like, no, let me just keep doing funny voices and being a little asshole. Okay. Knowing what I know about these people, knowing kind of, like, been around the block for a while, been an investigator for a while, I've probably arrested one or two of like his lower level people, but nothing so much that it's caused a rift or anything. But like I've probably been involved. I kind of know their style. Knowing that and the few details we do know from the case, does any of this scream Finny to me? Or
Absolutely.
it does.
Because, and you know, you can kind of try to guess best you want from the list of suspects you have. We are talking poison here.
Mhm.
And you're pretty certain that Funny Finn is in an illicit potion dealing. So potentially he would have the means to make sure that that's executed. And also he wouldn't necessarily have to be there to make sure it's executed.
Got you. Would I know who he would send to do something like this?
Probably not, no.
Or not? Okay.
Just looking around this bar, does Marigold notice anyone off, anybody acting weird, anybody giving her a side eye for more reasons than her being tall?
Give me a perception check.
So she's got a 24 for that one.
You see in the very corner, in a booth that the light has kind of flickered out above it, so it's very dark, a silhouette that seems about the right size that you'd expect at Oshire, but when you look at this individual, you realize the collars are turned up very tight around his face, as it is actually a blue kobold, very discreetly drinking a drink in front of him in the corner.
You know, Marigold's not really good at social interactions, but she's going to try to wrap this up politely. She's going to, you know, shake Finn's hand and thank you for your time. I think I'm going to have another drink and sit down over here next to a friend of mine. She's going to grab a glass if they pour it for her.
Yeah, you want another $50 glass of whiskey?
Sure, she'll go broke.
Okay, yeah, you drink another glass. Seeing that you've now drank two glasses of his finer stuff, Funny Finn's gonna give a roaring laugh and says, "I like her." And he'll just go to the back area once again after he nods both of you off. You're going to sit with this kobold. Where would Mordecai be? Is he going to continue to be with the bartender, or is he also going to try to go over?
There's also a lot of questions we didn't ask Finn.
Yeah. I was gonna try to distract Finn from the fact that she was going over there and like keep him in group or
If
thing.
you want to try to follow him into the back room, you can.
Okay, yeah. Do I? Okay.
I'm gonna say you have to give me a stealth.
I was about to say, I think I want to try and hide and do a little stealthy stealth. And see if I can, like, once he goes in there, then slip in everything. So I'll make it look like I'm going to head off with her and then duck down around and try and go to the shadows as if I'm just meandering around and then try to slide in where he's going.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
You slide into the back pretty quietly. No one seems to be noticing, as you do see you're in office of sorts for Funny Finn. Lots of different colors in this back room. Seems he's quite a colorful individual. And he is in front of a desk and gets to start answering some phone calls at his desk as this is happening. If you want to roll for a perception to see if you can hear what he's talking about, go ahead and do that. And we, while you're rolling, are going to switch over to Marigold, where you see this little blue kobold, who's now... Are you trying to hide coming up, or are you just walking straight up to him?
I'm just gonna walk straight up to him. I don't think she has really anything to hide, but she does have a lot of questions. She's gonna... Is this spot taken, my friend?
He's going to start and look at you. Depends on who's asking.
Marigold Murphy at your service. And she's gonna offer her hand to him.
He'll look at it for a second before he says, Vido Veladrasi, at yours. And he puts a little claw in your hand to shake. I see that you seem to be suspecting what I suspect.
It's true, I suspect everybody at this point. I'm trying to find Benny's killer, my friend.
Well, suspecting everyone's very suspect if you ask me.
You trying to accuse me of something, my friend?
Are you talking to me?
I am talking to you. Are you talking to me?
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm grieving. I'm grieving here.
It's okay, Vito, I understand. Benny was a close family friend, I feel.
Wait. Hang on a second. Marigold Murphy? Of the Murphy family?
Yes, sirree, Bob.
Your family's dirty. And that's coming from me. I respect it, lady.
That's how we like it, my friend. You got any information for me that'll help me find Benny's killer?
Bit confused myself, to be honest. None of the boys know exactly what we should be looking for here, but we heard quite a few things at the Molten Note before Boss kicked it. First thing we noticed, of course, was thunder and screams of old Tommy as he got into a heated argument with Benny hours before he died. Screaming about money, and, well, he's an irrational fellow, let me tell you. The other thing we noticed, though, just a strange smell of frankincense around our boss's dead body. None of us quite know what that's about. Third thing, of course, is nobody likes Funny Finn, and he's always been shifty. We always knew this. But of course, that Persephone cat. Oof. She is fine, let me tell you. But none of us trust her. Only old Benny seemed to trust her, and I can't tell you why. Don't know much about that crazy cult broad, but I have seen her looking around. Last night I was, he kind of straightens up, doing a patrol in the alley, see, right behind the Molten Note. And I saw that they had put posters everywhere on the alleys talking about the final song coming. Pretty suspect if you ask me.
My friend Vito, I think you're a little suspicious of everyone, but to be honest, this Persephone broad, I think she's guilty of a lot of things, but I don't think she's guilty of this one. Tommy is a suspect to me. Fighter, he's owed money. I'd be angry if I was owed money too, you know?
True.
I think I'm gonna go check in on him, but my partner's checking in on Funny Finn, in case he's doing something a little more funny than we think.
Sounds good, but if you see that Persephone broad, let us know, won't you? We got some questions for her.
She's gonna lean down and give him the whiskey that she hasn't drank yet. She's been carrying it. She was thinking about drinking it, but she's just gonna put it down in front of him. I've already asked her a fair set of questions, but I'll send her your way if I see her again.
Cheers to you. Salute. And he's gonna slam it down. We pivot back to Mordecai in the shadows of Funny Finn's office. What did you roll?
I rolled a 17, and you said perception, yes?
Yes.
So that is a 28.
He is talking, best you can tell, to a banker. There is a notorious banker in the area of the Exchange Bank. You hear his voice, yeah, and he just dropped dead. Can you believe it? Can you believe my luck? I wish I had the chance to offer myself, but unfortunately, somebody beat me to it. I like to shake their damn hand. My only wish is that I could have burned that stupid saxophone myself, parading it around all of us, saying his potions were better, his music was better, his whiskey is better.
Okay. So hearing that, I just like to, from the little history I know, even though I'm like hiding over here to listen to this, can I just tell, does it sound like he's being genuine? Can I make an insight check to see if he's lying to this person on the phone or if he's being serious? Okay. 24.
24. Funny Finn is a very proud man, and if he's talking to someone he trusts, he would have no problem gloating about it. You have no real reason to believe in this circumstance that he would lie. He definitely seems happy about it, but he is not claiming ownership.
All right.
I think you can go ahead and probably cross him off of your list.
I'll slide back out into the open area and slink my way around the room until I just kind of pop up out of another shadow.
All right, you pop up in another shadow in front of Marigold.
So listen, I just come out of the shadows. So listen,
Mordecai, you gotta quit sneaking up on people like that. You scared the bejesus out of me.
it keeps me young. I think we've got what we came here for. I think it's time for us to skedaddle.
Sounds good to me. She's gonna kind of try to trip him, but her, like, you know, shoes about as big as he is, so she's gonna tap his shins, and then, like, flick his shoulder and walk out the front door.
Can I try and dodge that, and then instead of her shoe kicking me in the shins, I jump over it like jump rope?
I'm gonna say go ahead and make another attack roll, this time at disadvantage because you are tipsy.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Let's make this opposed either athletics or acrobatics, whichever is higher for you.
Apparently my athletics is higher. That's insane. Okay. I'll do athletics. See if I can do a little...
Still at disadvantage though for Marigold.
Oh, that's cocked.
Marigold's got 11.
Sorry, I'm as cocked. I hit the other dice. Let me see. Oh, that's a net 1.
So she succeeded because he failed.
Yes, basically a very drunk foot comes out and Mordecai just was not ready. Oh my god. We're going back out into the rain. Where would you like to go now?
I think I want to find, like, a little alleyway somewhere where we can duck away and kind of discuss, just for a second, what we found so far without being overheard. Hi, I'm Sarah from Let's Get Critical. Thank you so much for listening. If you're enjoying the show so far, please consider dropping a like, subscribing, commenting, whatever you can do on the platform that you are on, because every bit of engagement really helps us out. Anyway, I hope you're having fun, because I know we are having a blast. Speaking of, let's get you back to it.
Okay, so you guys have a couple good leads. I'm just going to recap the clues that you were given.
Please, yeah.
The argument with Tommy the Thunder Skies, the famed giant boxer. There was also a faint scent of frankincense that was seen, and then the third, of course, is Sister Harmony. At this point, there were rumors that she was trying to steal the saxophone, and you do know at this point where she is. What would you like to do from here?
Okay. So just out of character, since our characters, hate each other. So, anything we do is just gonna be rife with tension.
Oh yeah, we don't want to do it.
Which one are you thinking? Because I'm thinking going and talking to the cult people will probably be a good next step.
Yeah, the frankincense makes me think it's one of the cult people.
Mm-hmm. But before we leave, I do want to more thoroughly investigate the what the police have on the actual crime scene, because we haven't gone there and checked out the crime scene.
Yes, I mean, if they don't give us a lot of information in the files, I also was going to suggest that we go there.
Okay, so let's investigate the files. Then if they don't have a lot, we'll go investigate the crime scene, and then you want to go to the sister?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So now that we have that down outside of the characters, Mordecai, without talking anything through with her, is just going to post up against the wall and just start looking through the crime scene photos. And I want to go through and see if I spot anything that the police may have missed outside of the generating information we got.
We're looking specifically for clues. Right?
Yes,
okay.
Like the photos and anything that they mentioned in there that I'm like, oh, the poison was this type, or oh, the smell of this frankincense is something I would know from somewhere else, or I don't know how you want to work that.
I think Marigold's gonna lean over him to try and see. Also, she's gonna slightly kick his tiny little foot. Mordecai, I want to see more about that instrument. We haven't looked into anything to do with this instrument that people may have killed him for.
Oh, and Mordecai's like, shit, she's right. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on the crime scene here. Take the instrument sheet, and I'll give her the actual thing on the dossier.
Look at two different things.
Yeah.
Both of you give me an investigation check.
Are you kidding me?
She got a 17.
17.
15 total, but I rolled a 2.
That's insane, first of all. Level 14. So let's start with the saxophone. Saxophone is a rather mysterious item. No one's quite certain how it came into Benny's possession. Most people have assumed that it is magical in nature, just on observation. But there are rumors from several different sources. Some sources, of course, are from the cult that says that, this is a direct tie to their god, a holy relic. There are also rumors, if you remember, one of the suspects is Horace Gaspard. Dr. Horace Gaspard is a museum curator. And there are some questions in terms of ancient history, it potentially being a magically cursed item. Relating to a period in history that he was studying, as he was attempting on several occasions to both examine it and purchase it. So that's about all we're going to get with 17 on the item itself. In terms of the crime scene, there was one thing that didn't seem to be noticed, or it was documented but not really sure what to do with it. There seems to have been a torn piece of clothing. Or some sort of cloth. When you look at the photos, it appears to be very aged or ragged when you look at the fabric.
Okay. Anything else?
Like what initially was maybe a white linen of sorts that's been tarnished and yellowed over time.
Okay, interesting. And that looks like it was torn off and left at the scene of the crime.
At the scene of the crime.
Gotcha. And something that Benny himself wouldn't have worn.
No, Benny had very expensive taste. I mean, this may have been nice once upon a time, but it is looking a bit old, and it looks like it was probably something that got caught on a corner as maybe someone was trying to get away.
Okay. After I finish perusing the files, I'll point it out to Marigold as got something those lackluster phonies at the release station forget. This piece of cloth, it looks old and weathered and aged, like it used to be something good, so I think that came off from whoever killed him.
I mean, it would make sense, Mordecai, but I hate to agree with you on anything, so,
Eat fucking crew. What did you find? You find anything? I bet you didn't find anything, and you're good.
I know what the instrument is, and I know why some people would like it, but, trying to figure out, if they would have the means, I'm suspecting that religious broad. I mean, we have the incense burning, that's screaming religion to me, and, old raggedy cloth, that sounds like something, one of these religious broads that don't value money would wear,
That's alright. So we're thinking, don't need to go to the crime scene because we got everything we need, or you want to hit that before we go hit the broad?
I hate to ask you your opinion, Mordecai, but, I feel like we're missing something. It's a little too obvious, you know what I'm saying?
As your mentor in crime scene investigation, it's...
Therefore, I'm overriding, and I do not care what you have to say any longer. We're going to talk to this Harmony broad. She's gonna tap him on the shins again as she walks past.
I want to grab onto the ends of her coat, and just hang on while she walks, and she's gonna carry me for a while.
It's still pouring rain, by the way. So both of you are just dragging through the rain at this point, as you are trying to hold her back on her trench coat. You are both going to 6th to...
Yes, I think we're gonna go confront, we're gonna go investigate the, Sister Harmony.
Okay, Sister Harmony. So you do reach 6th Avenue, and once you get there is quite a few individuals. Very clearly, men and women of the streets. And among them is a very tall woman, 7 foot, with snow white hair and very tan skin, wearing pristine white clothing, as she seems to be finishing some sort of benediction or blessing with all of the followers there. And even as she is there, she looks at the two of you and says, we have newcomers amongst us. Welcome.
Mordecai kind of, before they turned the corner, he would have hopped off and started walking under his own steam. So he's next to Marigold and does the little tipping of his hat and puts it back on.
Marigold's gonna do the same. She's, wearing a messed up hat, but she's just gonna tilt it down, and she's gonna light her cigar. Thank you very much. My name's Marigold Murphy. Could I get yours, madam?
I am Sister Harmony, and we are all here gathered in chaos. And at this point, you'll hear all of the members around you start doing scat. All together. All waiting to be brought together into divine order when the final song is sung by the patron himself, Sinatra.
They worship a godlike being named Sinatra.
I think it fits pretty well.
So good. No, I just want to make sure I understand. I love that. Oh my god. Oh, okay.
What can I do for both of you?
We've got a few questions we'd like you to answer, covering our bases, as it were. Where were you the night that, this Benny character was taken out of commission?
And we know you had a vested interest in the stolen musical instrument.
Ah, I see. Her gaze seems to be piercing to both of you. It's almost uncomfortable to look at this woman as she's talking to you. Well, I can definitely clear up some of this. I was around the general area over on 13th Street, near the Molten Note. That being said, I stayed within the alleyways the entire night.
$24.
24?
Again.
Okay, insight. That'll be a 25.
25.
Curse you, Mordecai.
A 25? Mordecai, you actually don't get the sense that she's lying.
Hey. She's just very direct.
If you want to, either one of you give me an investigation check, go ahead.
Yes, please.
Absolutely. We're both
It's my best.
We both investigated.
Oh, well. Testing.
22.
19.
22. You look at Sister Harmony. And sure enough, I mean, she does live on the streets. What you notice, though, is she's very well groomed for being on the streets. Very well taken. Obviously putting a lot of care to make sure that she's still presentable, as she is in an all-white outfit that still seems to be all white.
So that piece of cloth clothing that was aged wouldn't hurt. It would be pristine still. Unless she's got to be near it to be magical, but... to be magically clean, but... Okay.
I mean, it could be magically clean. She does live on the streets, so maybe she'd want to present that way.
But we're thinking or at least I'm thinking she told the truth, that she wasn't in there. She was in the alley all night. Okay. I'll go, alright. So if you were in the alleyways the whole time, did you see anybody else leave? Any suspicious individuals in the area? Any loud noises, disturbances?
Many of my members would have been around throughout the area, I'm certain. There was a rather thunderous voice there for a moment that we did hear earlier in the day. Large figure had left the jazz club, but beyond that, nothing that I can say stood out in particular.
So you were there around the time of the death, but heard nothing at the time of death?
And nothing that gave me pause beyond that voice.
How about frankincense? Does you and your people like to use it for worshipping this Sinatra fella?
We don't discriminate. Incense are certainly welcome in any ritual. Whether it was specific to any of my members, I'm not certain, as it is a rather nice incense. And we do try to live humbly in these times.
Okay.
Speaking of humbly, your clothes are awful nice for somebody that doesn't value the expensive things in life. How would you explain that? You just wash up every now and again?
She is, if you'll let her, going to reach out for your hat.
Marigold's actually going to lean down. She doesn't much care. She's going to lean down and let her take it.
You said this hat is kind of old and messed up.
Yes.
You can see her do two things. First thing she's going to do is she's going to cast mending on the hat. As you see, the thread and woven fabric seem to tighten and clean itself. And then she will cast prestidigitation, and as she does, the hat becomes clean, and she will hand it back to you, free of water or anything, and place it back upon your head.
Okay.
She'll smile at both of you. I can see that you're both very curious individuals. Now tell me, do you really think that I would be so foolish as to leave anything behind on a crime scene if I were to go?
I thank you very much for cleaning my hat, but I think that people that when they're adrenaline or runner high do foolish things. I think maybe mistakes were made and things were left that you may not realize were left behind.
Well, that is very true. We are all in chaos, waiting for order to finally come.
I'm curious, though, about this instrument. Why are you interested in it?
Oh, it is rumored that the great Sinatra above placed 4 magical instruments upon here the mortal plane, and upon the finding of these 4 instruments and the blowing of their magical notes, all in harmony, he himself would come down and bring order once again to the world below.
Okay. What are these 4 instruments?
Well, that is perhaps part of the mystery of the cosmos and the divine. I can't tell you exactly what they are, but I can tell you I do believe that saxophone would be one of them.
How can you tell such a thing?
She'll kind of press the digitation again. You'll see some sparkles come off of her hands. We are not all as we seem, as she winks at you.
Oh no, she's hot.
You know,
I'll cast a quick minor illusion, and like a bouquet of flowers and everything, and tip it her way, and then have them vanish in a little thing of sparks as well. Indeed.
Lovely. She'll just give you a smile. Is there anything else I can do for either of you before I go back to attending to my flock?
Have you seen this instrument since Vinny's unfortunate demise?
No, and I would be most keen on it being found.
You have any other information that could help us find it? Because we could be, persuaded to put it into your hands instead of whoever took it.
Are we both trying to get this girl to like us better than the other person? Is that what we're doing?
Give me a persuasion check. Well, actually, you know what? Are you,
Are we both flirting with the cult leader right now?
I need to
I think
know.
Marigold thinks she did it, and she's trying to catch her off guard.
Okay.
I need to know if this is a lie. Are you bluffing here, or is this something that you're genuinely offering?
I don't think Marigold much cares for the instrument, but she's trying to... So if she could offer this instrument in exchange for revealing whoever did it, I think it'd be worth it to her. So she's lying about doing it specifically to give it to her, but she also would give it to her if they found it.
The eyes of Sister Harmony seem to burn straight through to the back of your head as she smiles slightly and says, somewhere in there's perhaps a hint of the truth. I don't have anything else to offer you, though.
Where do we find you if we find this instrument?
Just follow the notes, and you'll see the markings on the alleyway. Wherever they are, I am.
So are we next to where the crime scene happened? Is that why she was like... Maybe...
No, that was several streets over. I mean, you can walk back. At this point, they kind of change locations every day.
Okay.
So I think Marigold wants to cover her base. She wants something solid to catch. She suspects this person, but there's not really any proof.
So I think Mordecai, because I think, let me double check, but I think message is that you point to her and whisper a message. So usually you have to like cover your face or something like that with it. Can we say that his mustache covers his mouth completely, so he can message and it's just hidden by the mustache? Okay.
A little bit.
So I'll look at you and the mustache, twitches a little bit, so the smoke things go in little rings for a little bit. But and whispers to you, I don't think this broad did it. I think we're barking up the wrong tree.
I think Marigold's kind of gonna raise an eyebrow, just like silently trying to communicate. I don't know, man.
You can reply to this message. You can, the target, and only the target hears a message, and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Wow, this is wild, Mordecai. I think she did it, man. She's suspicious as all get out.
Well, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
The trick with the hat. The trick with the hat, I think that maybe that cloth at the crime scene was part of her white getup.
I'm telling you, if it was, it'd be pristine. And we're just silently looking at each other, staring into each other's eyes. Almost romantic.
One member in the very back is like, are y'all gonna kiss?
What the hell are you talking about, man? She's gonna like drop her cigar on the floor. She's gonna stub it as if she meant to do that. It wasn't lit, so she doesn't need to step on it.
She's just crushing and pushing it out of the car.
I think they're gonna investigate this crime scene and she's gonna store them.
Okay, so there's the crime scene, and there's two individuals you still haven't spoken with. There's Tommy Skies, the boxer, and then there is Dr. Horace Gaspard.
Okay.
Y'all are wanting to go to crime scene though before y'all talk to.
I think crime scene, just to double check and see if if there's anything else we can glean real quick.
I mean, Sister Harmony seemed to think that there was.
Yeah, and we've for Mordecai, he's crossed out Primrose, he's crossed out Finny, and now he's crossed out Sister Harmony. So we've only got the two left. So now, if we go investigate the crime scene, he'll be looking for things specifically for those other two people.
Yeah, I feel like she was, like, out of character. I feel like she was there. I feel like that's a piece of her robe, because on her, I feel like she magicked it, and I feel like when it got cut off, because it wasn't connected to her, it lost its magic, so it was olden.
Question, Arcana-wise, but I know if that's how prestidigitation works.
Give me Arcana check.
I feel like at this point maybe we've stepped away and we could say we maybe...
Yeah, we're mumbling to each other as we walk down the alleyway. I think Marigold's gonna be like, I think that piece of cloth was magicked when it was on her and not magicked when it wasn't on her, and maybe it's her.
I'm a master investigator and very knowledgeable of the arcane, and that's a net 1, so what do I know?
Not a gosh darn thing.
I don't think she did it, so I don't think that's how prestidigitation works.
I think she was really interested in that instrument. I think we should find the instrument and then we'll find the culprit.
If we know what the motive is, then I think we find our killer a little bit easier. But right now, there's twofold. A lot of people were pissed with Finny. I would have taken it as collateral, and there's a lot of people interested in the instrument itself.
I mean, at this point, I had a motive, killing this guy because apparently he was annoying.
Okay, yes, so you are going to go back to the Malted Note Jazz Club. And as you walk, you are kind of getting out of the south side a little bit, so things are starting to get a little bit more comfortable for Marigold to walk around in. And as you come up to the Molten Note, it is a bit of a crown jewel of the street. On the outside, the club's facade is wrought with iron filigree and warm amber lights, and a big welcoming door that as you swing through is filled with brass and copper surfaces that catch firelight. There's a large fire inside of this jazz club that's always constantly going. Much more velvet, covered bar areas and chairs, fine chairs with oak and wood are all around. A little bit more of, for lack of a better term, like a club-like feel when you come to this particular jazz club. Walking in, you do see several of the Cobalt boys strutting around, different colors, silver, green, red. No one seems to stop you, though. They just are eyeing you. It seems like they probably have had quite a few people coming in and out with the recent passing of Benny. There is an area, though, by the piano that you can still see the police tape is kind of wrapped around to block it off. It has not quite been tampered with, but the body of Benny Buckethuma has been removed at this point.
Do we see maybe Vito, I think, as Benny's right hand? Somebody around that looks like they're in charge of things.
Yeah, Benny is back, and you can see he does kind of give you a nod of a greeting as you walk in. He's currently over by the bar area, and lo and behold, you do see there is, above the bar, kind of this display area, a glass encapsulated display area that has been kind of broken into, and whatever was in there is now missing, so you can probably assume it was the saxophone.
Is there anybody monitoring the crime scene, or are they all kind of giving it a wide berth?
Yes, I would say there's probably one police officer standing guard. Just a squat dwarven individual just standing there guarding the crime scene in his police officer uniform.
I think Marigold's gonna eyeball the crime scene, but she's gonna walk kind of semi around it and walk up to Vito. Hey, Vito, we're here to check out the crime scene, man. We want to make sure we didn't miss anything before we, go investigate our last couple of suspects.
Vito will kind of look over to the rest of the kobolds. They're good. She's a Murphy. And kind of nod over to you. Good luck with Officer Hoity-toity over there. See if you can get past him.
Thank you very much. I like to think my partner's a little hoity-toity himself. Maybe we can get past him with not very much struggle. She's gonna shake Vito's hand and start walking towards the officer.
Near was it?
Shit up, Mordecai. She's gonna tap his shins again.
Jones, I'm getting a bruise. I'll walk up to the officer and she'll be like, Detective Mordecai Cindersmoke, gonna take a look at the crime scene.
Officer Krakengarten. And who you think you are? Step into my crime scene.
Like I just said, I'm Mordecai Cindersmoke,
So I think while Mordecai's talking to this guy, Marigold's gonna like skirt around, maybe duck under the tape and start looking at things. She wants to see if there's anything out of place despite the...
Are you doing anything for that, or is it just gonna be straight stealth?
I don't think she's worried about being stealthy, because she's gonna look at it regardless. So she's just gonna duck.
Trying to use the distraction, but she's not actually being stealthy.
Yeah, no, she doesn't care if he notices. She's still gonna do it. She's bigger than he is.
Okay, that's how we're gonna play it. Go ahead. You said you're not caring about stealth, right? Let's roll perception for him. He sees you try to step over his line, and the moment that happens, you see him whip out a couple of batons.
You going past my line. This is a no-go.
Oi. Put away the weapons. We're just talking, and I'd like to,
Looks like your partner here, stupid.
I'd like to go ahead and cast Friends on him.
Okay, there's a save to that.
It's a wisdom saving throw. I'm trying to see what he's got to
Your
be.
spells DC.
Let me see. Where do I see that? Let me see. Save DC 16.
His eyes seem to relax a little bit.
We're old friends here. Chill. Be cool, man. Be cool.
Hey, I think I could be cool for you. A couple cool cats and a cool bar.
This is a pretty cool bar, isn't it? A little too big for my taste, but cool all the same.
That is going to basically give you, I believe, 1 minute. Yeah, see, he's just kind of like taking in the iron filigree all around and the lamps, just looking aimlessly and walking around.
Yeah, Tom, you know what? I think you should go peruse some of the edges of the wall over there. I'm just trying to get him as far away as possible from us and the door. So if we need to run, he's got to make the longest walk possible.
Okay.
I don't know if that'll give us an edge up, but just
I think a lot of things aren't connecting in this case. I think Marigold's starting to think maybe there's more than one person. She's gonna investigate the case where the instrument was.
You're gonna follow the instrument? Okay, I'm gonna look at where he died, and I'm gonna see if there's anything the police missed. That would give us like an extra clue to try and steer toward who we think it is. And barring that, hopefully something on one of the clues that we've got that adds a little bit extra to it. If I can do that.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and give me your investigation rolls.
Okay. 24.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Let's fucking go, team. For the listeners at home, we're best friends and we love each other in real life. We're just playing people who hate each other.
Oh, sure. It's been a beer, guys. It's been absolute hell. Got them at the opposite sides of the table. So a couple things. So in terms of the case, I mean, you're looking at basically an empty case. There's not much to look at, but you can kind of glancing around the case on all corners tell that there are no fingerprints that were left on the case itself. It seems very clean in that regard. When Mordecai comes up to piano area, you notice a strange, almost preservative type of waxy material on the piano itself. What was your, you said it was 24?
Yes. Full.
You would assume, based on your vast knowledge, that perhaps this is something maybe used to restore, or maybe it is maybe even something for embalmment. It's hard to tell.
Well, okay. I would like to, as quick as possible. I assume that I've got lots of little, like, empty potion vials and everything just stacked up to be able to take, like, evidence collection. I'd like to take some of that residue, slip it in using my mage hand, scoop it up and put it in there, and then mark it up as, like, evidence for later and mark it down in my journal.
So I think, among her belt loop of things, she's got a pocket watch. She's going to whip it out. Marigold's going to be checking the time real quick. How much time do they have left? They've got a minute.
Oh, very few seconds. I mean...
So I think Marigold's going to very briskly walk over, duck under the tape, pick up Mordecai by the scruff of his neck. I think it's time to go, my friend. I know enough about these spells to know that they don't end well once they end. And
you probably need to go and let him really cool off.
You bolt out. With what you gather from the crime scene, what would you like to do now?
All right. I'll show it to Marigold and go, I think our best bet is the museum curator, but what did you get with yours?
A little too sterile, if you know what I mean. No fingerprints, no residue, no nothing around the case. I think somebody was wearing gloves, maybe. Or maybe didn't use their hands at all. Maybe magic. The curator, maybe he wears gloves. I think it's a good touch, because I don't think Tommy's going to be very stealthy or smart about this if he did kill him. I think he would have left fingerprints.
That sounds like... He says this very grudgingly, solid detective work.
I try my best, Mordecai. She's gonna tap him on the shoulder, but like...
Almost as good as me.
And she immediately drops him on the floor, keeps walking.
Just to be clear, are we heading to see Dr. Gaspard?
I think so. I think I'm pretty solid on him as our best suspect right now.
I think we agreed somehow.
Somehow, yeah.
So, Dr. Gaspard works for the Ashtraye Natural History Museum. You walk up to a building with quite impressive architecture, large arches and columns to the front of it as you walk through the front entrance of this museum.
Before we get in,
Yes.
may I just hold Marigold back for a second? Go, just 1 second. I gotta set up a little something, and I want to ritually cast detect magic, just so I have that going on before we go in there, because I'm pretty sure it's this guy.
Sure.
So I'm gonna set up a little. So I'm just want to put detect magic on, just so we walk in, kind of being maybe a little aware of some stuff.
10 minutes pass, though, and detect magic does go up. You don't detect anything immediately on the outside of the building, but I will let you know as you go through the...
Okay, because it's the concentration up to 10 minutes, so hopefully we get to a point where it can be useful, or I don't know, let's see. All right, cool. And it's, 30 magical effects within 30 feet of myself.
Yes.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Excellent. So, are you walking in?
Yes.
Okay. You both walk in, you meet the front individual, a lady there. Oh, hello. How can I help you both? Welcome to Ashtraye's Natural Museum of History.
Hello, I'm Detective Mordecai Cindersmoke. This is my associate, Marigold Murphy. We said that.
She's going to look at both of you and say, how do you do? Unfortunately, we do not allow smoking of candy or cigars in here, so I am going to ask that you put those out.
The smoking is just incidental. I really am just eating it. It's just...
She kind of like licks both her fingers and sticks it on both sides of your mustache to get the sizzling to stop.
Waits a couple seconds, and then they just kind of slowly start smoking back up again. I can't help it. It's natural.
I see. Okay, well,
I can promise it's a magical effect, and the smoke disappears after a certain point, so there's no ash or soot.
understood. Just be careful, please.
Will do.
I will crunch up the last of the peppermint stick, though, and get rid of it.
Is there anything I could assist you with in your visit today?
Is the curator here by any chance? We've got some things to talk
Dr.
about.
Gaspard.
Yes.
He has been in his back office, but I can see if he's willing to take you. And she'll kind of go over to a little ear set and a little kind of comm system to be like, yes, Dr. Gaspard. Oh, yes, they're here to see, they say they'd like to see you. Well, he'll see you in his office, and she'll kind of direct you down some hallways. You do go through. You notice in the area there's several artifacts on display, scarabs and various other things that you see, rods and as you go through several things with bronze and gold casts on it. There are a few pieces of artwork that even allude perhaps to a couple of musical items as you're walking by as well. But she does lead you down a hallway to the back area where you are in front of a door that says Dr. Gaspard.
Hey. Come in.
All right.
Marigold's gonna waltz in like she owns the place. She's gonna kind of toss it open and,
How big is the doorway?
It's just normal.
Just normal doorway. Mordecai tries to go in at the same time. So we do that thing where I nudge them.
You both kind of squeeze, waiting to get through this, and so you find a little bar inside. And in you see a rather gaunt-looking individual with tan skin, and he's got a fez hat upon his head, and horn-rimmed glasses, and something of a ritualistic grace to him, as he's very pointed and proper. How do you both do?
Marigold Murphy, I'm here to investigate a murder. I don't know if you have any questions or, answers to questions or such about, Benny and his demise. And she's gonna lean across the table and try to shake his hand. She's not very good at this talking thing. She's talked out, man. She's been talking to people all day.
Yes, of course. He'll put out a hand with a, you've seen he's got these, gloves that he's wearing, these, you assume probably to help protect anything that he's handling, these white gloves, as he reaches out and gives you a handshake.
She's gonna, squint at Mordecai, gloves. I said gloves, but
I do the adventurer look.
In his office, there are quite a few books in various areas. It doesn't seem like he keeps any of the actual antiques in his office, per se.
Yet
Probably
Depict Magic isn't popping up with any kind of artifacts like it was in the foyer.
nothing in this room.
Gotcha.
Is something of a bit of radiance coming from Dr. Horace himself.
Ooh, radiance. Okay. Let's see. If I sense such an effect, I can take the magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the room that bears magic. And if an effect was created by a spell, you learn the spell School of Magic. Can I tell if I just focus while she's the one talking to him a little bit? Can I tell what School of Magic it is?
Yes, let me just double check to make sure that I am.
If it's like an active effect, if it's just showing he's magical or something, I don't think I get it.
Yeah.
It'd almost be like if he's got a spell on himself, I know the School of Magic. I think that's how it works. I don't know.
You are correct.
Okay.
I'm just wanting to double check to make sure how this particular.
Okay.
would
Secret.
count here.
Secrets. So, call.
yeah, Marigold's still pocked out, but I think she gets that Mordecai's trying to focus on something. She hardly sees him so serious.
My action takes like 6 seconds, so probably not. You did have.
I'm gonna say there are two very faint, like the essence of an aura.
Oh. Cool.
Vibrations that you feel coming off this man. The first is just the slight presence of transmutation. And the other is the slight presence of necromancy.
All right. Okay. I'll do a little message underneath to Marigold and go, I catch the faint scent of transmutation and necromancy on this fool.
He's wearing those damn gloves. I think this is adding up a little more than the other characters. Let's ask him some questions.
How can I help both of you today?
Where were you on the night in question of Benny Bucket of Fool's death?
Well, that's simple. I was here. I work some rather long hours, especially when we have newer items for traveling exhibits come in.
Do you hear the entire night in question?
Yes.
Do you have anybody that could vouch for you for that night?
Oh, Gracie at the front could definitely tell you that I was here when she left and here when she came again. Perhaps the night guard. But I don't know his name.
May I make an insight check?
Same.
Yeah, he was.
I feel like he's lying. She only got a 12.
24.
24. Something feels off. I don't know if you get the sense that it's straight up lying, but something feels off about what he's saying.
He's holding something back.
It's weird that he specified that she would have noticed him when she got in and when she left, and that's
So there's a huge window when he was unobserved. So yeah.
yeah. So it's like he intentionally made sure she could see him or something.
Mm-hmm. And we heard through the grapevine you were interested in the musical instrument that was stolen at the scene of the crime. What was your intrigue?
Well, it's actually relating to our most recent exhibit, of course. Fascinating stuff. It was rumor long ago of an ancient wizard that used such a device. And, well, we don't have the exact details, but part of the exhibit that was brought in today were items relating to said wizard.
Who's this wizard?
I think since Mordecai started talking, she's kind of gonna back up a little bit. She's like, "Oh well, thank God I don't have to talk to this guy anymore. I'm so tired of talking." And she's gonna start like walking around the room. She's taken the cane she received from her father off her belt, started twirling it. She's a little too tall to use it as a walking cane, but she uses it, for effect and for comfort and for focusing. She's gonna be like casually tapping it in her fist, walking around the room. Does she notice anything weird around the room?
Are you trying to be stealthy?
She's trying to be nonchalant. She's trying to pretend like she's not looking for anything.
Okay.
Like she's just, casually pacing and twirling her stick.
Are you using anything for this? This can be straight stealth roll.
Let's do stealth.
Okay, go ahead and roll that stealth for me.
Poke of us. So. Oh, thank God. So that'll be an 18.
Okay.
Failed his insight. You seem to not be catching his eye as he's locked in on Mordecai discussing this. So you're looking around the room. Give me an investigation check.
So that'll be 24.
24. You see a manifold for recent items received at the museum on his desk laying open. Among some of the items, you see a crown listed. You see a sort of cane or a royal wand. And one other thing that you see listed is an esophagus.
An esophagus? Like somebody's
Throat to bone?
bone. It's not even a new band.
Yes. You see that on the list there are several body parts listed, some with jars, some with wrappings.
I thought this was like a misword on your part. I thought you were trying to say like sarcophagus or something, but
No, people parts. People parts.
people parts. God, he is a necromancer. He's a lich. So I think she's gonna kind of stutter step. She's gonna be like, "What the hell is this shit?" He's collecting people parts, and then she's gonna keep walking. She has no way to communicate to Mordecai because he hasn't said anything in a minute. But she's
I gotta message you first.
yeah, carefully thrown up. She's gonna be like making eyes at Mordecai, like,
Oh, she's being weird again.
"This people parts, random people parts. This guy's a freak." She's gonna keep walking as if nothing happened, looking for anything else.
You know, it's funny that you mention it. Because the last item on the list, I'll give it to you, is a sarcophagus as well.
Oh. There we go.
You do see that the body parts are listed with jars or various wrappings of some sort of containment within them. But that was the last item on the list.
And that list, was it like things that had just been shipped in?
Just been shipped
Just
in.
been shipped in. Okay. Okay. Did it say where from?
No, I'm going to say you didn't get that with the 24. But in terms of you, he does seem to be describing at this point some of the things that has been received, including this stone coffin and the remains of what they believe to be the wizard in question, who was potentially rumored to be interested in such a magical item as this.
Okay. Does he tell me the wizard's name or anything like that? Or is it just rumors of a nameless wizard?
Sabatat.
Sabatat. Do I recognize that name? No.
Not even
Okay.
the history.
Okay. Hey, no. Cool. I gotta ask the question, man. Yeah. Okay. All right. So he's excited about this. So you think this Sabatat was interested in this magical instrument, this trumpet?
Lisa, I was wondering if I could exhume, but it seems that the late Benny was very interested in keeping that under good protection.
Wouldn't even let you take it for just a quick little...
No. Screams me straight out of his jazz club.
When was this?
Oh, 2 nights ago.
But other than the relic, you didn't have any problems with Benny in any other situation?
No, I didn't know the man. Simply came to ask if I could exhume and perhaps
check to see if this might have any correspondence with what I'm seeing on the artifacts that came in this week.
Okay. Can I just, I am up making a show of seeing if I believe him or not, but can I check his person? Does he have any, does his style match that of the torn off bit of cloth that we found? Is there anything on his person that looks like...
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
I think Marigold's gonna be watching him too, but she's trying to pick up on, is he nervous? Is he acting weird? Did her questioning why he was thinking about the protections around the instrument throw him off at all or make him nervous?
Go ahead. Insight.
Investigation 16.
Gold's got a 19.
19. 19, he seems a little nervous. 16. You don't see anything off. I mean, he's a very well put together individual. You do get a sense off of him. Frankincense, maybe?
Okay. I'll see if you let me do this. I'll see if this is a thing that can be done. I'll make a show of I'm about to say something. Well, I have another question for... And I'll do a big achoo, a big production of a sneeze all over his desk where he's got his papers and stuff, and I'll cast minor illusion to make it look like I just overloaded it with snot.
Give me a performance.
And what I'm trying to do, so that I don't sound psychotic to our listeners, I'm trying to see if he'll pull out a handkerchief or something, and if that's what that thing was, and if we see if it's torn up, and if it's the same material. I'm trying to see if he'll pull out the handkerchief or something like that. Okay, so what am I rolling? Performance.
Just destroyed his desk with snot. What if he kicks us out?
My people, yeah. If he kicks us out, we kick his ass. No. What a world!
Is it a 1?
No, it's a 2. So that's +3, so that's a 5.
No, Mordecai, you made such a big mess. Oh, doctor.
It just looks like this slime that comes out of a kid's toy. It doesn't look like slime. It looks like what a kid thinks would happen.
Mordecai, that's absolutely disgusting. Abhorrent. Doctor, do you have anything to clean this up with? What a mess,
Oh, is that the help action I hear?
Trying so hard.
Certainly. He, still very nervous, seems to rush out of the office.
Can we follow him?
If you want.
Okay, you said I didn't detect magic anything in this room. Do I detect it? Is there any other doors back anyway, or just the one we came in from?
He's going towards another door.
I think Marigold's gonna step out after him and watch where he went, but she kind of wants to look down the hallway, look around, see if there's Okay, she goes invisible and follows him.
Okay, you go invisible to follow him.
Where the fuck did you go? Oh my god.
If I use it as a 3rd level, I could turn both me and Mordecai invisible.
You can, if you'd like.
Let's do it. She's gonna touch herself and then pretend like she's not reaching for Mordecai, but she's gonna poke him in the chest, turn both of us invisible.
Woohoo! Like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I'm about to make that reference. You both go invisible and you go down this hall, this slightly dark hall, and as you start to turn the corner into the room, immediately magic all around starts erupting in front of you. In your detect magic, as you see just transmutation and necromancy everywhere in this room, and in the very center of the room is a very decorated golden coffin with a face, and you see that the front of it as if a lid has been popped open slightly, as next to it, the figure you see is Dr. Horace Gaspard, struggling and grappling with himself, as if he's in some sort of internal turmoil.
Ooh.
Go ahead and give me a perception check, both of you.
Okay.
in a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of mood. You see him,
No, I don't want to. Don't want to do anything to them.
and then a voice from the coffin itself responds back.
You are my avatar now. I have reclaimed my property. You will do my bidding.
As all these rolls of ancient linens wrap around his body as he gets cracking all around. And before you stands the mummy lord. Who I need to double check.
I smell the boss fight. We're such good detectives. Did it.
Literally all we did was ask really terrible questions and then follow the most suspicious character into his back ring.
He, as his body is wrapped in these linens all around, his eyes begin to glow as he immediately locks eyes on where the two of you are
Well,
with his true sight.
my third level spell is gone.
We
Show me it.
are gonna need to roll for initiative.